Let's deal with what Donald Trump says about climate change. He's said for years climate change is a hoax. Let's look at that. He said, let's drill, baby, drill, and ease regulations on fossil fuel companies. He appointed Lee Zeldin as head of the EPA, and Zeldin wants to roll back the principal laws that help us regulate clean air and water. Clean Air Act, Clean Water Act, passed in the 1970s by Richard Nixon. And Trump announced his withdrawal from the Paris Climate Accords, which of course are the world's 197 nations who have agreed to reduce individually and collectively their greenhouse gas emissions so we don't reach the dangerous levels of global warming. The United States is the world's largest historic emitter of carbon dioxide. By historic, I mean since the late 1700s, early 1800s, when we began to industrialize, as Western Europe did. And since then, because carbon remains in the atmosphere for hundreds, even thousands of years, the greenhouse gas, the carbon 100 years ago, remains in the atmosphere. And collectively, of all the carbon in the atmosphere, the United States is responsible for 22% of historic greenhouse gases, and they will remain for hundreds, even thousands of years, continuing to heat the planet. We're the second largest emitter in greenhouse gases today, only after China. China emits 30% of the carbon greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Of course, they have a population of over 1.4 billion. The United States is number 2 in the world in the amount of greenhouse gases we emit. We emit 14% of the greenhouse gases, but yet we're only 4.5% of the world's population. So we have a situation where we are approaching 1.5 degrees Celsius increase in temperatures above pre-industrial levels. Climate scientists tell us we're hitting some dangerous increases in temperature where certain natural systems will reach tipping points and continue to increase in temperatures. What do we know about what the United States' own agencies say about climate change? The United States has a national climate assessment that by law, beginning in 1990, has to create a comprehensive review of climate change.